In 1952, this Type 250 Sport, with an experimental 2.9-litre V12 and a body by Vignale, ran in the Mille Miglia, Italy's classic 1,000-mile race, driven by Giovanni Bracco. He kept his concentration up with brandy and cigarettes, and it certainly worked for him, for he won. The last Mille Miglia was in 1957, but today, lovers of old racing cars keep the memories of the great event alive. The headquarters of the race was always in Brescia, and the town is still the host today. Cars and enthusiasts come from all over the world, bringing some of the atmosphere of the race to spectators old enough to remember the real thing, and to new generations who never saw it but can now understand its appeal. The glint of the sun off polished bodies is a superb sight, but for many, the most exciting thing is the sound, as the streets and squares of old Brescia reverberate to Ferrari engines on their way to their true habitat, the open road. Not all Ferraris are well kept. This unique 375 America, built in 1955 for Gianni Agnelli of Fiat, was actually found in this state. The America designation on a Ferrari was always the sign of the most powerful production models. The name was first used when the company changed from its original small-capacity V12 engines to the larger 4.1-litre V12 designed by Aurelio Lampredi. In all the early Ferraris, the type number came from the capacity of one single cylinder, so the 4.1-litre cars were 340 Americas. By the time this car was built, the engine had been enlarged to over 4.9 litres, so its type number is 410, and because of its power and luxury, it had become the Super America. Only 34 410 Super Americas were built, and most of them, like this one, had bodies by Pininfarina. This car was first seen at the Turin Motor Show in 1957. It was then sent to the president of Venezuela, the man who had ordered it. Unfortunately, as so often happened those days in South America, he'd been deposed, so he never took delivery. This, on the other hand, is a man whom no one could depose, either from his job or his place in the pantheon of automotive greats. Enzo Ferrari himself took delivery of this 400 Super America on December 12, 1961, and he used it as his own transport until it was sold to his American distributors. The Super America was very much a custom-built car, and owners could choose between faired-in or open headlamps. Enzo had Pininfarina build his car with a traditional open style.